Hey friends, Lucian here with the Bullish Bears team, making the watch list video for tomorrow, July 27th, Thursday. If you haven't seen my latest video today, I made a video today reviewing some of my trades. You can look over here, it's on Interactive Brokers, so you could say, oh wow, $29, big deal. Why would you make a review on that? Well, I actually find it to be a tremendous victory because again, I'm getting used to Interactive Brokers platform. So I went a couple weeks from basically using their virtual platform, then going and trying to just trade with their charts, and then moving over to trading with Thinkorswim with their system of getting in and out of trades. And then this week I moved into trading 100 share blocks. So I would normally not trade with 100 shares, but I want to make sure I'm familiar with the complete and total movement of their brokerage or their platform and getting in and out of trades. So, if you take this gain today times 10, for just 1,000 shares a pop, that would have been a $290 day. If you did it times 5, that's almost a $1,500 day. So that's really good. That's really encouraging to me. I'm getting more familiar with the movement of using their platform. To be honest, if I wasn't making these videos for the community and if we didn't have a community, I probably would go over to the DOS platform and just use their platform and be done with it. I think my only hesitation right now is just because I want to try to use this to kind of show you guys. But I think I'm getting closer and closer to moving over to DOS because there's so much more that you can do with that platform. But at least if I can get a bunch of videos made and showing you guys this platform, show you that it works, as long as I know it works and I'm comfortable with it, then I can kind of help you guys with it, moving forward. So, as of right now, I'm still sticking with their platform, but I'm leaning more and more towards using DOS and hooking it up with Interactive Brokers. There may be a chance down the road I go back with Centerpoint again, but I just want to stay consistent and show you guys and do the best to help you guys out. Make sure I'm not just going crazy and switching broker to broker and platform to platform. I'm getting much more comfortable with it. So watch my video I did earlier today over on our YouTube here. You'll see the short that I did on, excuse me, on AMD. You'll also see the error I made ahead of time, thinking that there was going to be a false breakout when it was actually a double top. So you'll see the mistake I made and then how I corrected it. So come on over here, take a look at it. Also, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already. Feel free to like our videos, comment on them, share them. We're very interactive, so we'll do our best to answer your questions, and we appreciate you sharing our videos and commenting as well. It just helps us out as a community. And a couple other housekeeping things. If you haven't subscribed to our daily watch list yet, make sure you just enter your email over here. We do our best to try to send a watch list out every day. We might not make a video every day. We try to make at least a watch list every day. Sometimes we miss it, but the good news is if we miss sending out the watch list, if you miss it or we don't send it out at night, we do post our trade ideas one on Facebook every day. So you make sure you like our Facebook fan page as well, just to make sure that so like and follow us. So when we do post trade ideas every morning, usually before 9 a.m., you will be able to get what's moving in the morning. If you type in, you'll see every day when I post trade ideas, you'll see our trade ideas review video. I want to point this out because here it is right here. In the body of this video here, we actually have a a partnership with Trade Ideas for a 15% discount for the community. So we actually can give you 15% off either your monthly or your yearly purchase with Trade Ideas. Actually, I'm not sure if it's I think it's 15% off monthly. I know it is at least off the year. I have to double check whether it's off the monthly or off your first month, but I think it's monthly, to be honest with you. But if you just basically go and you enter Bullish Bears 15 in all caps, you'll get the discount off of trade ideas. Now, trade ideas, we honestly couldn't live without trade ideas. So the watch list that I do at night, it's great, it's helpful, it helps for during the day. But in the morning, everything could be completely different. What's on the watch list at night might not be what's running in the morning. So if you've been watching my videos lately, I'm being more tactical and targeted on what you guys should look for. If you're just day trading and you're just all you care about is just the momentum plays, then our pre-market watch list might be good for you guys. You might not need trade ideas, but trade ideas has a whole wealth of just a whole bunch of other stuff here. I'll click on it here for a moment just to show you all of the different things that you can get. You'll see there's pre-market here. There's social media, who's talking on social media. There's Holly. If you pay for the Holly, you can get basically artificial intelligence and trade based upon what she's trading. They're always updating. It's really cool. I don't usually use it much, but it's a really great spot, or a really great, whatever you call it, section to actually trade next to the artificial intelligence. You'll see whatever stocks are surging, what's moving up on volume, all the different sectors. You'll see, marijuana stocks. So if you click here, you'll see what marijuana stocks are moving. If you click on Holly, you can see usually what Holly's traded. It's aftermarket right now. I don't know. Not that one right here. You'll see it's after hours right now. You can see again what's on social media, what people are talking on over there. You'll see again marijuana. You'll see penny stock movers, so you can see what are penny stocks and what's moving and resort them and sort them that way. There's also, which is incredible, where is it here? Man, they keep adding all over this. Options. This is a whole thing on just options and unusual volume and stuff like that. So you can basically, trade ideas isn't just for day trading. It's for options trading, swing trading as well. So you can find everything on this tool. It's unbelievable. Yes, we do get commissions. That's why we do, appreciate if you purchase from our link. We do helps kind of fund our community and keep us growing. So we do appreciate if you click on our affiliate link in the video and click on our promo code. But this scanner is absolutely unbelievable. We can't live without it. So again, if you're interested in trade ideas, we'll put the link below in the video as well. Again, yeah, just a little quick shout out to trade ideas. So again, depending, as you scale up, Thinkorswim is great. Depending on what you're looking for. If you're just looking for a few stocks to watch, having the, the gap up scanners and gap down scanners are great too. But trade ideas really kind of zones in with flow, with what's exactly happening at that moment. Again, options plays. It's much better of a scanner. So that's our plug for trade ideas. So let's do the watch list for tomorrow. Stocks between 30 cents, $30. Minimum 500,000 shares. Minimum gains of 5%. Again, if you've been kind of watching the past couple of videos, I personally trade. I'm a momentum trader or a day trader. I only trade up to really stocks that are up to $10. I like to really protect my risk management. And if you watched my video yesterday, I like to trade stocks ideally with a float of under 20 million. That's under 20 million shares or shares of a stock. Now, Thinkorswim will show they don't have float. They only have things by shares. And shares are usually they're usually higher than what the float is. So if I see a stock under here that's under 20 million shares, then I know I'm totally good to go because chances are even the float's a lot less. If I see it in the 20s or even up to 30, it's probably around 20, if not a little bit lower. But I kind of have mine for ones that really are around 50 million or under. Again, it's all a matter of your preference. So I ideally want to trade stocks that are under $10 with a float ideally of under 20 million, And again, I kind of just gauge it over here with Thinkorswim. So when I'm doing my watch list, that's what I'm looking for ideally. And then in the morning, when I'm looking at trade ideas, I look at the float. I see what has volume in the morning. and then I just see whatever has volume. I then go over here to, let's just click on a stock here. I'll check and see if there's any news happening that day, a news catalyst. If you look at Interactive Brokers, they have a little bit better of a news section. It's a little cleaner. So I'll see it up here. So I basically am looking to see if there's a news catalyst, stocks ideally under $10, obviously if I'm day trading, with a float of ideally under 20 million. I'll do trade above that. Sometimes there's a news catalyst that makes you forget about the float. But if you can kind of have those together, the low float, news catalyst under $10 with volume, that's ideally your perfect storm. So that's where I'll take my watch list that'll be on here, and then I might make it a little bit more targeted in the morning. Sometimes with stocks, if you're not going to short them, like in the morning, if they have too much volume, they'll spike all the way up, like this on pre-market. They'll just completely spike up and then they'll just crash down. So sometimes it's, if you're longing a stock, you want to ideally have it kind of have like a slow burn. That's why too much volume pre-market might be a bad thing. So anywhere around 10,000 to around 100,000 volume. At least a minimum of 10,000 pre-market volume, up to around 100,000. Those are ones that kind of I target and I kind of watch. And then I use my scanners over here and trade ideas for whatever pops up. So again, sorry for all the stuff before I make the watch list, but this is the stuff that you really need to look for. This is the heart, this is the meat of day trading. If you're a day trader, if you're a swing trader or an option trader, then just take our watch list and, trade the ones that are, that you can get options on over $10. But if you really want to learn day trading, this is the heart of it. Excuse me. So here we go. Let's just start with the watch list for tomorrow. ARGS. Don't like it. Actually, let me go over here and edit the watch list for tomorrow. 27. Actually, let me go and I'll edit what's in there as well. And I will remove these. Oops. Remove. And let me just see if I'll keep the targeted one right now. ETRM, that was such a garbage one. I was trying to short it earlier, and then Interactive Brokers didn't have the shares. That one looks garbage, so I'll take that one off. TANH, garbage. Oops. And I think the other one probably wasn't the greatest either. So ARGS, no. TTPH. So again, we're looking for stocks that ideally are holding their highs for the day. That one up and then really kind of pulled back. It's kind of choppy, messy looking. I knew that was going to happen too. Right in the pre-market, you could see today that this thing went all the way right up to 990, which was the high, and then it just crashed. It just went all the way down. I was going to trade it today, and I don't know why I didn't. I don't know if the bid and the ask spread was too crazy. Me personally, I don't like it's. Again, see, the other thing with day trading, you want to find the style that's right for you. There are people like Ross, who's an incredible trader with Warrior Trading. That guy gets in and he gets in right at the beginning of the market. He rides it up and he'll play the crazy volatility. Then there's other people like Cameron Foose, maybe even Tim Sykes and those guys that are just they're going in mega positions shorting. I'm more short biased, to be honest with you. Like I'm trying to get a little bit more long bias, but I can't curb the fact I really like personally shorting bear flags. I like shorting head and shoulders, and I'm more of a scalper. So as I'm evolving, with my day trading, I really like going for scalps on reversals. And I really like tight bid and ask spreads. I like ones that have, 2 to 3 cents, maybe tops 3 cents, but under 10 cents, I really like it because I don't like the crazy volatility, massive candlesticks that go up and smack right back down. I personally like hey, can I make 20, 30, 40 cents, take my gains, get the shares of what I'm looking for, whether I want 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 shares, shoot for a target of $1,000 a day, and I'm happy with that. But other people, they want to go, they love the volatility, they love the craziness, so it's a matter of just developing your trading style. So me personally, I'm more short bias, and I'm more of a scalper as well. So I kind of like to let the market open. I like to let the patterns form. Again, I'm more short biased, but it doesn't matter. Just because I'm this way, that way, it doesn't mean that you have to be this way. It's just discovering whatever is your trading style. So I'm trying to show you things from both angles, and then as you develop as a trader, you're going to decide what's the best trading style for you, and that's why trading or practicing is just extremely important. Thinkorswim's virtual platform is incredible to just really practice with, but it's just constant every single day. Practice, 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 practice until you find a rhythm and a comfort level that's right for you. There's no easy way to day trade. It's just constant practice and constant working through your emotions. I wish there was an easier way, but unfortunately there isn't, and that's why 90% of traders fail. I mean, that's the reality. I wish there was a different story, but unfortunately there isn't. So sorry, that's my rant again. So TTPH, nope. IFON, it's kind of, I don't like it. Again, too, you're going to see these ones. I actually changed my watch list. Oh, so this is my nightly scan. Let me just go up here really quickly because I did this by, I changed the float on it. I want to see if I still have, okay, so yeah, let me go back over here because I don't have the regular one. That's my low float nightly scan. Let me go over here to the regular nightly scan here. Okay, that's better looking. Okay, so you're going to see ones that have, higher than, a higher float. Because I'm doing that, guys, again, for people that are the options traders, the swing traders, those that don't want crazy movement. So if you're watching this video, determine what you're looking for. If you're a day trader, you want the volatility, you want stocks that move quickly, look for ones that are ideally under 20 million float. If you're looking for slower ones, swing trades, you want some time, then the float's really not as much of a big deal for you. So again, you're going to have to determine what you're looking for. So let me go back to the watch list here. X is well, it's kind of a little choppy. I don't really like the look of it. Yes, some resistance right there, right around the 28.44 area. Don't like it. ARGS, don't like it. AUI, that one held its highs, had some volume. Some potential resistance right up here around $2.93. I will put it on the watch list for you guys. Now, I won't trade it because look at that, 948 million shares. That's just a gigantic float. So I personally won't trade it, but if you want to practice a slow mover, did hold its highs, so I'm going to put it on the watch list. TTPH, nope. SNC. That must have been a buyout or something today. I just don't like, usually that's something when a stock is being bought out. Although for the options traders, I will put it on there just to watch, for you guys to watch it. Those that are really good with options, take a look at that and dig more into it, see what's going on there. IFON, nope. DVAX, it looks like it may have, did it fill the gap yet? Man, it's close. Oh, it filled it like pre-market. See, that's something that went up to fill the gap. It looks like it filled it pre-market, but it didn't, I don't think it's filled it yet during, where is it right here? 1107. It hasn't touched it, so that might be one to watch. So I normally wouldn't put it on here, but I'll put it on to keep an eye on it to see if it'll fill the gap, and then you could potentially play the reversal on a short with it. So that is one I will put on the watch list just because of that. So watch for it to potentially go up and fill the gap, and then see if there'll be a reversal. GFI held its highs. I will put it on the watch list. I'm personally not going to trade it because way too high float for me personally. FCEL. Let me see. Don't like it. There's some potential resistance at right around that $2 marker. Might be a potential decent short, but again, a little bit higher of a float than I like. So I'm not going to put it on the watch list. FMSA, kind of borderline. I don't love it. It's kind of in a downtrend. SPN, yeah, that's all up and down. Yeah, potentially it's potentially one to watch. I'll put it on the watch list. Don't love it, but again, I'm also trading ones that are under $10 myself personally. DNR, some resistance right around 150, might potentially go up. Had some volume, but kind of went up, came back down. I don't know. It's borderline, and yeah, the float's terrible. Forget it. I'm not putting it on. MBRX. This one's been kind of moving like up and down crazy lately. So for that one, I will put MBRX on the watch list, and that's one that, again, I'll want it to go and coincide with Interactive Brokers. See what's going on over there. Those are ones that I was watching today. So MBRX. If you've been watching my videos recently, you'll know that I ideally like to trade stocks that can go either way. I think they've had shares available recently, so it's something to watch, at least just to see if there is something available, depending, play it both ways. HL, that one held its highs, too high of shares for me personally. I'll put it on the watch list for you guys. I'm not going to trade it. CDNA had a good spike up, kind of came back down. I'm not going to put this on the watch list for you guys, but I'm going to look at it for Interactive Brokers and see, because I know that hit the scanner earlier today. I was trapped, or I was in some other trade, or I was distracted, so I'm going to put that over there on my Interactive Brokers one. CHGG, yep, that'll go on the watch list. MUX, yes, that'll go on the watch list. Again, too high a float for me. Again, just my preference. SFS. Well, there's a potential. So you want to look at these areas here. Potential resistance area potentially wants to, at some point, go up and fill that gap potentially. But although it went up to that $10 and then it kind of faded earlier, I'm not going to put it on the watch list, but if you're an options trader or something, maybe keep an eye on it. NG held its highs, has volume, way too many shares, not low enough float for me, so, but I'll put it on the watch list. SBGL held its highs, lots of volume, again, way too high a float for me. RGLS, I hate these ones. These are usually the ones that, yeah, I hate these candlesticks. I don't like them. Not going to put it on. ARWR, that one will go on the watch list. A little bit high of shares float for me. Keep an eye on that 240 marker. So it might potentially continue to run. So I'll put that ARWR. And I might put that one over here to keep an eye on with Interactive Brokers. Again, it's higher than I want it to be, but it's one that I might be. What I like about it is that I can play it both ways. So if it is too overextended, it pulls back, and I can get shares to short, then I like the idea of playing it both ways. ETRM, I hate this stupid stock. Such a garbage stock. And see what happened today. It ran all the way up on news, and I knew because it was overextended that it was going to pull back when the market opened. And it was like pre-market. There was only like a couple thousand shares available, but I didn't want to just get in on it, not knowing what it was going to do, because it's a runner. And I look at it, it just pulls right back down and just fades. Just a garbage stock. TMQ, Just really weird looking. I'm going to put this on the watch list, but I really am interested to see if there's shares to potentially short of it. Although this is like another one of those, like, I'm going to pull up ENVV in a second because that's another one. This is reminding me of that one. Oh, it is shortable. Still, I hate these stocks like that scare me. But look at this ENVV. So pay attention to this real quick. See how it's just like running it up, just slowly running it up and suckering people in. I don't know anything about this. Maybe it's a legit company, but I don't know. It's still a penny stock. If you look at ENVV, look what that did. Did the same thing. Look at this. All the way up to 83 cents, all the way down to 15 cents, just screwing people. So this one, that TMQ, that one scares me. That's when I'm looking for this to short. This would be a great short. I'm gonna put that on my my really targeted one. Even though it's a lot higher of shares than I like, that's gonna be one that I put on my watch list. Like, as you can see over here, my targeted ones. I have 2 screens that I look at 3 stocks a piece on. I'm putting that right up here because I'm looking for this thing to pull back. And as you can see, normally it wants to pull back to the 13 EMA, but if you can see what happened to ENVV, if it's anything going to be like that one, who the heck knows where. Look what that thing did. It went way all the way down here. Forget the 13 EMA. It went all the way down. So that's one I'm going to watch closely because that's an interesting one to see what happens. SYMX, yeah, held its highs, had volume. Careful of the resistance areas up here. See at 61, 83 area, right around there. So it might pull back, pull back once it hits those. But I will put that on the watch list. Still a little bit high for me. I wouldn't long it because of the resistance on it. I'd potentially short it if it pulls back anymore. Let me see, right on 60 down to 4. I don't love it to short. BTE definitely has held its highs, running up. Some resistance up here at 360 area. Held its highs. Too high of volume, too float for me, but that's okay. Put for you guys. CGI. Another one. It's both flagging up. Potential resistance at 597. It filled the gap the other day, and it's both flagging up. So we'll keep an eye on it. So I will put that on the watch list. APRI. I don't love it. Some potential resistance right up here. Don't love it. NOG, nope. FMCKJ, I hate those 5 letters, and they don't even show over here. SLDC, nope. This is another one of those ones, man. Just watch. You gotta watch these things. These things are just bizarre. AXAS, potential. It's just all these. Sometimes with these low float stocks, they have all these weird, crazy hanging candles. I don't love it. I'm not gonna put on the watch list. I just don't love it. FNMAS. This stupid one's been really going up. So this is one I'm going to look at. What's going on with shorting this one? This has got 3 green days. It's been running up. This one might be one to keep an eye on. It looks like you could short it with Thinkorswim. Watch the FNMAS for a potential short, or see if it goes up. FNMAS. It is shortable.
FNMAS, put it over here. So, and I will look over here, FNMAS. Excuse me. KLDX held its highs, had some volume. Too high of float for me, but I will put it on the watch list because it held its highs. KLDX, CRR, another one, held its highs, had some volume. Now, this one might be a low floater. Keep an eye on that. Right around the 27 million. It's probably right around 20 million. See what goes on there. It need to see if it can get over that 720 marker. And then after that, really not a lot until up there. So see if there's anything going on with that one tomorrow. CRR. Check on trade ideas tomorrow. See if there's any pre-market volume. So when I post the watch list, see what goes on with that stock. See what happens. That is going to be one that I keep an eye on. HBM. Yep. Right, and that's right at a whole dollar amount. Keep an eye on this one. Potential pullback. It's been running a few days. It is shortable with Thinkorswim. So that's one to potentially play either way. TTS. That's another one. Some resistance right up here. But held its highs, had some volume. NAEI. Don't love it, but man. Well, man, look at that. This is one of those ones that might be one of those pump and dumpers. That's interesting. NAEI, really high float. It must be a garbage company. Man, I wonder if they have any shares over here to short with Interactive Brokers. Nope, so I'm not going to watch it. And you know what? I don't want you guys getting trapped on this one, so I'm not going to put that on here. I'm going to take that off. I don't like that. RENN held its highs, been running up. Potential resistance right here at that $8, right around that $8 range. 3 green days. Might have a potential pullback, so I'm going to, again, a little bit high for me, but when a stock starts to get overextended in that first red day or a pullback, it's a nice short opportunity. So I will put that on both watch lists here. PETQ. No, I don't like that. CERC. Not enough volume. JBSAY. Not enough volume. SIGM. Don't love it. These other ones. Wow, so this, wow, that might be a good short. NSRPF. That might be a good short one. NSRPF. Oops. What the heck? NSRPF. NSRPF. Wow. The heck am I typing it in wrong? Oh, garbage one. KK. I don't like these 5-letter ones anyway. CAPR. Don't love it. We're starting to get low on volume. EVEP, don't love it. CYRX. Anything that's really kind of lower in volume, I don't really love it. Although, this is one that I would potentially look to short. Yeah, CYRX. It's right up here, that's 718, right around that. And it's been running up a little bit. So I would potentially look at this one with that doji candle. So I'm going to look over here, put that on my watch list as a potential short for tomorrow. And MRAM, yes.
but not enough volume. And CCGI, nope. So that's it, guys. That's the watch list. Sorry it went a little bit too long today. Again, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube. Watch our videos. Do your thing. Post, like, all that kind of stuff. Comment. And go over to our website. Subscribe to our watch list. Take our free courses. Join our trade room. If you like our merchandise, or if you want like our logos and stuff, you want to buy our merchandise, we have some great merchandise, and feel free to contribute. We're doing the best we can to keep everything free for you guys. We ideally don't want to charge you guys. Someday we may have a membership, but ideally, if we get enough contributions, we might not have to go that route. So every little contribution helps us to continue to grow. So we appreciate it. So hopefully this video helped you guys, and happy trading tomorrow. Enjoy.